all I say to you tonight is, and I say to Madam Rashavi, your fight is our fight. We are with you. We will create a more peaceful world and a chance for the decent people of the world who want nothing more than to live in freedom and to treat each other with dignity and respect the rights of others. We will prevail over the mullahs in Iran and the dictators who use religion as an excuse to murder and oppress their own people. And your fight, the fight of the MEK, is of particular importance, because if the mullah dictatorship in Iran manages to murder and suppress and to frighten you into submission, it will embolden these dictators, these gangsters in Tehran, to be even harsher on their own people and to create even more havoc in the rest of the world. We must stand together with all those people in Iran, including the MEK, in this fight, because their fight is our fight. One of the symbols of this fight, of course, has been the terrible situation that we found ourselves in when there were 3,000 helpless refugees put in harm's way in Iraq. And it has been a struggle, and I want to thank Judge Poe for being such an important part of this struggle to make sure that we delisted the MEK. And let me add, because Brian is here with us today to show this was true, this was a bipartisan struggle. This was a bipartisan struggle in the United States. And so we finally, after an incredible effort, got the MEK delisted as a terrorist organization. And But this was part of an arrangement so that the people there at Camp Ashraf would be able to go safely to an area where they would then very quickly be able to be transported to safety and safe havens in other countries. Unfortunately, the bad guys broke their word to us again. It's a heartache for us who've been working so hard, thinking that we were doing this so that those 3,000 people would be safe. And then, a few days ago, rockets began slamming into Camp Liberty. Who is held responsible for those deaths with wounds and live in agony? Who is responsible? Yes, the mullah regime obviously has put pressure on, but I will tell you, Prime Minister Maliki will be held responsible for any attacks and deaths of those people in Camp Liberty. We will hold him responsible. If there are more attacks, we will put forward a resolution declaring Maliki and his government a supporter of state terrorism to be treated as a terrorist regime. So tonight, let us renew our commitment to you, to work together with you, at the very least, to save those 3,000 souls that now are so vulnerable in Camp Liberty. But let us also renew our commitment, because those souls are symbolic. They are symbolic of the people of Iran, who are sit helplessly before a gangster regime that doesn't think twice about murdering them and killing unarmed people. The people at Camp Liberty are symbolic of their fellow Iranians And the people of Iran are symbolic of the people of the world who languish under tyranny in every country. It is up to us to declare our solidarity. We now need to declare our solidarity with people throughout the world who struggle against the tyranny of radical Islam and whatever tyranny suppresses the spirit of humankind. And how will we show that? We will show that through, number one, protecting the people at Camp Liberty. Number two, working with you, madam, to making sure that the people of Iran have an alternative. And number three, for all of us to stand together in these days and stand tall until sometime in the future we can say that we defeated those forces in Islam that would use Islam as a tool of oppression instead of an honest religion that should be respected along with all the other faiths of the world.